Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Football Manager 2017 with Edinburgh City. So when we last left off, we'd just lost to Greenock Morton in the Cup. As you can see here, we've had some strange results here, mixed results, don't really know how to feel about this. 5 draws in a row before a loss. Let's review the games just now. We were at home to Queen of the South, a team who came down from the Scottish Championship last season. 17 shots to their 13, 5 on target to their 6, 14 fouls to their 12, 3 yellow cards to their 4, so a pretty competitive game. 63% possession to their 37, and a 1-1 scoreline, so we were actually ahead just after half time, but then Kyle Jacobs for Queen of the South in the 58th minute getting the equaliser for them. Game petered out pretty much to a 1-1 at that point. Not a terrible result considering that, they're a team that came down from the league above, and if we look at players, for example, like Jordan Marshall, clearly a better player than anything we have at our disposal by an absolute country mile. If we actually go in to check their players, they should have... there's Kyle Jacobs as well, for example, miles better than anything we have to offer, so absolutely got to be pleased with a point against them, all in all. After that, we go away to St Mirren, and now a 3-3 away to St Mirren, who also came down from the Scottish Championship last season. Looks a good result, but when we actually dive a bit deeper, after 17 minutes, it was 2-0 to Edinburgh City, and we actually held that till half time. Coming out after half time, after 18 minutes, we were 3-2 down to St Mirren, and we actually required a Dean Cummings goal in the 90th minute to snatch a point here. And this was a bit of a problem. This kind of set the tone for the lack of winning mentality we were going to have going forward. 9 shots to their 8, 5 on target apiece, 15 fouls to their 8, 3 bookings to their 1, 52% possession. So, a completely competitive game. We gave as good as we got here, but going 2-0 up at half time and then absolutely blowing it and having to scrape a point at the last minute, not good enough. This is the kind of game that you need to be holding out and winning if you're going to survive in these higher divisions. So after St Mirren, we were away at Stenhousemuir in what was a tricky run of 3 away games where we didn't actually lose any of them, so we'll take some positives from that. But away at Stenhousemuir, 12 shots for them, 17 for us. 7 on target to their 4, 22 fouls to their 18, 3 bookings to their none, so we definitely once again shown more the aggressive side. 53% possession to their 47. Alistair Sutherland gets them 1 up after 11 minutes. We do show some fight to get back. Uzi C with his first goal of the season for 1-1. We took 80 fans away to this game, and it was a decent fight, it was a decent game. I was relatively happy with this result. Anything you take away from home when you've just been promoted, you pretty much have to snatch with both hands and be grateful for that. So a decent point in this one. Then we're away at Airdrieonians, who we did beat in the first game of the season. It's a 0-0 here, and they're pretty high up in the league. We took 130 fans away to this one, and it was not a bad game, not a bad result. We had 17 shots to their 13, 9 on target to their 2, so when you look at those statistics, maybe a little disappointed we didn't get the victory. 17 fouls to their 12, but no bookings, so just petulant fouls by either side, and 57% possession to their 43. It was a pretty boring game in truth, not many chances for either side, but a point away again to a team that's pretty high up. I think they're second in the league at the minute. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're second in the league at the minute, so a team that's pretty high up, done well to get a point there. Then we're at home to Peterhead, who were struggling a bit in the league, so I was targeting 3 points in this one. 788 fans only coming to this game. 10 shots to their 7, 2 on target to their none, 23 fouls to their 8. No bookings, so just petulant fouls again from both sides. 59% possession to their 41, but an absolute stinker of a game here. Josh Walker, man of the match, with a 7.0 rating, so it was an absolute howler of a game. Nothing happened whatsoever. Really, really boring game. It was pretty much a reverse of what happened against Airdrieonians, where Peterhead came here and pretty much nullified us and just took the point away. So disappointed not to get 3 points here, but it is another clean sheet. Then we go away to league leaders Queen's Park, Disappointingly, our sort of little unbeaten run there that we got with the 5 draws does come to an end. We only took 72 fans away here, and they saw us blow a 1-goal lead to lose 2-1. 13th minute, Mark Laird gets us 1 up. I thought we maybe were going to get a bit of luck then. However, Carlo Monti scores a bit of a howler at the back from us. He pops it in. Conor McVeigh, 12 minutes after half time, completes the scoring. 2-1 it ends to Queen's Park. 11 shots to their 13, 4 on target to their 5, 20 fouls to their 11, 4 bookings to their 1, so we did kick them off the park a little bit. 58% possession for ourselves, so we gave them a decent game for a side that is obviously classier than we are. If we take a look at Carlo Monti there, the sort of type of numbers that he's putting up there, there's absolutely no way we can compete with that. You know, set pieces, long shots, crossing and everything. He's got a good bit of technical ability. Something that we certainly don't have in our ranks. So that was that, unfortunately. Now if we look at the league table, however, we are still in 7th place. We are ahead of Stenhousemuir in goal difference. We have -1 now. They actually have -10. So they're way back in terms of goal difference. We're ahead of Peterhead by 2 points, and we're still 5 points ahead of Brechin, so not bad in that regards. We are, however, 5 points behind Forfar, which disappoints me given the fact that Forfar were promoted alongside us last season. However, I thought Stranraer would be winning this league on our last episode update. I thought Craig Malcolm would be leading the way for him, but he's actually dropped off here. Ali Roy for Airdrieonians, absolutely destroying the scoring charts, on loan from Hearts, and what a player he is for this division. 15 pace, 15 acceleration, 13 finishing, 12 composure. He's going to roast defences all day long and smash it in. So no surprise that he's away up there. Scott Wright on loan from Aberdeen as well. Far too classy for this level. So that's how the league table is looking at the minute. If I had to predict something, I would say we probably are going to survive because we're hard to beat, but we're not going to do particularly well because we don't beat other teams. You know, we're hard to beat, but with too many draws. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode roundup. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. As I always say, if you could drop a like down below, that would be fantastic. It does help more than you realise. And I will see you next time.